started going to the meetings. I started listening to all the workshops, and I was trying to learn entrepreneurship. But then at the same time, I bought a gaming laptop. I was kind of focused on gaming, and I wanted to go out with my friends. I got invited to parties. I started drinking a lot. I was just trying to be young. I was 26 at the time. It was 5 years ago. So I said, you know what? I don't think I can do the business. I think I'm going to focus on nursing because it's stable, right? And so I focused on nursing. And this is what happened. A few years go on, all I do is work, and I sleep all the time, but I never had money, and I was always tired. I felt like I lost my purpose. I kept seeing elderly people pass away. I was getting, I was seeing families grieving all the time, and I was working so much overtime. I felt like a zombie with no passion or no soul. But then I got introduced into crypto, and crypto is fun. I was making upwards of $20,000 a month, and I thought at the time, man, that is life-changing money. And I started envisioning my life, quitting my job, traveling the world, and all I wanted to do was spend time with friends and family. Because, that's what really meant a lot to me. But then the crypto market crashed. I was super depressed, but I didn't give up. I started trying to open an e-commerce, Amazon. I did law books, AI coloring books at the time, and I even opened up an Etsy shop. And I got thousands of sales, got good reviews, but then I put it all on a spreadsheet, and I was like, man, I actually lost $6,000. I thought I was getting money, but it actually wasn't true, right? But then everything I was learning from doing these little ventures, businesses, it reminded me of Charles and all the stuff he was trying to teach me about entrepreneurship. So I was like, okay, let me reconnect with this guy. Let me see if I can do it now. So that was 5 years ago, and then now, present. And so he said, you know what? Let's go to launch. So I went to launch in February 2024. Shortly after, I got my license a few weeks later. And he said, you know what, let's run GX. So I was like, okay, sure. So I did GX. And then the next month he said, I think you could do MD. But I was like, I don't think I can do that. That's a little bit crazy. But I reached it. I reached GX3. I didn't believe it. But, the power of the system, all I did was follow it, and I was coachable. It was doable. And what this gave me was another light at the end of the tunnel that I thought I saw with crypto. But instead here, I have more of a purpose. So I want to leave you with this one question is, how do you envision your life when you start to receive life-changing money? Thank you, WSB.